What's up, guys? It is Regretful Turtle back with another YouTube video. And in this video, we're gonna make a little pill. I love pill. And now, let's get to it. So we're gonna start off with the square, and we're gonna go ahead, or rectangle. I mean, sorry. And then we're gonna go ahead and just duplicate, make a circle. Sorry again. And we're gonna go ahead and just make sure the circle's the same width as the square or the rectangle, and then just go ahead and put out the edge, duplicate that, rotate it around. And just kind of fix your circle so it looks nice and rounded like that. And then you can go ahead and shorten up one of the rectangles just to make the pill a bit shorter so it's not so long. And now we're gonna grab all these shapes, make a copy of it, and then just add it all together, merge them all together, and then get rid of any excess nodes that are unnecessary and not needed. And then we can go ahead and make the center of the pill, the line of it, by just making a stroke in the middle of the pill. Easy as that. And then we're gonna go ahead and just make a 8-point stroke, and then make this thing 6 points, the middle part 6 points stroke. And then we're gonna go ahead and just curve it up like that a little bit to the right, push it to the towards the right a bit, and make the pill a pink color, like a really dark pink color, like a hot pink color, like so caliente pink color. And we're just gonna keep playing on with the colors until we get it correct. So yeah, there's that. And now what we're gonna do is go ahead and just duplicate the pill and the base color, and then we're gonna make a square and then just cut it in half, and then we're gonna go ahead and make that half piece a different color after we stop looking at whatever we were looking at. And we keep just staring at the screen blankly. So we change the color. It's gonna be like that purple color. So we're gonna go ahead and change it up, and then we're gonna just turn it into like a really dark bluish purple, like that kind of color. I don't know. And then just manipulate it until it's the shape of that end. And we're just gonna go ahead and put it underneath all the stroke layers, and we're gonna go ahead and just add a heart using our heart tool, shape tool, and we're just gonna put it in the middle towards more on the left side of this. And then we're gonna go ahead and just turn it into the bluish color, and we're gonna go ahead and change the layer style to luminosity. And we're just gonna play with all these colors until I get a color that I like the most. And we go ahead and make it kind of like a darker shade of the pink, but not super dark, but a darker shade of it, And so now we're gonna go ahead and just, I believe we're gonna stare at the screen blankly again. Oh, why do I keep staring at the screen? We're gonna go ahead and just make the clouds now on the right side. So we're gonna go ahead and grab some circles and just throw these circles around in random locations, three different sizes. And then we're gonna grab all the circles and then just merge them together, and then make a rectangle and cut it in half. Cut off the bottom half, and now we got this cloud looking shape. And we're gonna go ahead and change it to a different color, and then again the layer style to luminosity. And then we're gonna go ahead and just change it so it's like kind of like the heart. It's like a darker version of the base color, but not too dark. And now once we get the right color, we're gonna go ahead and just duplicate that, and then rotate it around, and then just move it below the other one, and kind of have a staggering effect, I guess. Here I was gonna play with some I was playing with some text here, but I decided to not add any text because I didn't want to add any text. It just didn't look right with it. Maybe some other time I'll add text to this illustration. Maybe make like a little poster type of deal, but who knows. And I've been having a lot of fun with Affinity Designer. I've just been using it for quite a while now. Not like super long time, but long enough to really like it and have a lot of fun with it. And hopefully you guys are having fun with these little mini tutorials, or these tutorials I guess I'm doing, or these more like a commentary time lapse kind of a deal. I'm having a lot of fun with these. They're fun, and I hope you guys get good ideas and get a good understanding of how to make certain creations, or maybe you could, I'm sure you guys can come up with something better than I can, and better methods as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys make, and let me know if you guys create anything, or if you make anything that I make, And so now we're making the shadows, and in order to do that, we went ahead and just made the copy of the main base pill, and then just cut off a piece with the same shape of itself, so using the subtract Boolean operator, you know. And now we're just gonna go ahead and just merge them together because they're separate pieces to merge them together. And now we're just manipulating the nodes and the curves so it so it's not so boring and stagnant. I guess it has some wave to it, some variances, some variety. And so now we're gonna go ahead and just I believe now we're gonna let's see what we're gonna do. Now we're adding a highlight. So what we do is we just make one point on one end, make the other point on one end, connect the points, and then just drag out the lines up and down, and you get this little shape. And then we just turn it into this yellow white color, and then just lower the opacity on it. So now it's like a highlight of the pill, and we're going to do it at the top because our light source is coming from the top, and so that's why the shadow is on the bottom and the highlights are on the top. And now we're just going to add another highlight to the end of the pill. Same thing, just grab the shape, cut off the shape with its own shape using the subtract Boolean, and then just going to go ahead and turn it into this yellow white, and then just lower the opacity and put it on the other side of the pill. And we're going to go make it not as not as opacity like, not as bright as the one on top, but it's still pretty bright because it's still pretty close to the top of the pill. So now what we're going to do is just make a duplicate of the pill itself, and then lower it down so we can make the bottom half of the pill thicker than the top half. And it gives it this nice, interesting look that I like, having one thick black side than the top. So again, I was trying to play with more text, but no, I ended up getting rid of it. I don't know. But I like how this style kind of looked of the pill, this dark style. And I might end up adding text later to my illustrations, but we'll see. We'll see, because I'm not very good at text. I don't know what the heck I'm doing with text, but that's what I gotta learn. Am I right? We all gotta learn. We all have to learn. It's one way or another we gotta learn in order to become better. So now we're gonna go ahead and just make more shadows, more details, and by doing so, we're gonna go ahead and make this curve right along the middle piece of the pill, like where the capsules, one capsule, the top part of the capsule sits on the other. And we're gonna make the shadows here, and so just make this shape that goes underneath the strokes, and then just make it the same color as the whatever side it's on, and then just go ahead and just turn it darker. Like, we're gonna go ahead and darken it up, and then just lower the opacity, and so now you got a good shadow effect going on. And then I was playing with the heart here, adding like a 3D layer look to it. I didn't like how it looked, so I end up getting rid of it. A lot of this stuff is just playing around with it. Yeah, that's what a lot of this stuff is, honestly. Just playing around with it, having fun, and making it look as good as possible. Making it look clean as possible. That's what I need to do. More clean and better clean. I don't know if that makes any sense. So I was changing the stroke color, but I just stuck with black because I think black looked the best with this. So yeah. And so now we're gonna go ahead and just go to Photoshop. And the picture you saw in the background was me and my wife at our wedding day. So yeah, there's that. But now we're going to Photoshop, and we're going to go ahead and add the background and the shadow for the pill. This is what I like to do. I like to go into Photoshop to add the background and the shadow because I put my illustrations on Instagram, but I don't actually want to add the background or the shadow onto the actual vector art itself, because if I want to make like a sticker or something and I use like an app, not an app, but like a website to, send my illustration over, I don't want it with any extra, I don't want to go take any extra steps to, prepare the file. It's already prepared. And so just have the actual SVG file as is, And I just like using Photoshop because it like makes me, what do you call it? It keeps me using Photoshop, so I don't lose like my shortcuts and stuff, my memory of using Photoshop. Just actually using Photoshop, I could still remember a lot of stuff of when I used to use Photoshop a lot more for actual photo manipulation. So yeah, I don't know if you guys even care about that, but you know, that's that story. And so now we're gonna go ahead and just, you know, what I do for the backgrounds is I grab the colors of the actual illustration, and then I go from dark, medium to light, and then have the white part come from where it's hitting the highlight. So that's the end of this, pretty much. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up because it helps out the channel a lot, and subscribe and comment down below. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope I have a great one. I'll see you later, and goodbye.